Okay, so let's do a little cooking on the stove. I have my one-door stove on the left, the boiling pot with the pot skirt, and this is getting quite toasty. You can see the steam coming out of the water. So this is only taken a few minutes and it's very hot very quickly. This is my wok, so I'm going to cook in my wok a little choy. It's an Asian water spinach, and it's really quite delicious, and it's a very simple dish to cook. So I have some garlic, a little fish sauce, a little oil, and then my choy, the leaves and the stems, I cook them all. I got to keep tending my fire. I'm doing 2 rocket stoves at once. My 2-door again on the right, and my 1-door on the left. There's really no difference between the 2 stoves for high power fire cooking. When I say high power, I mean not simmering. So I'm adding my sticks, keep metering the tips into the back of the combustion chamber as they're burning efficiently. Then I'll take some oil and wipe it around my wok that's gotten quite warm already. And I'll dump my choy roots into the wok. And we can see that our choy is all cooked. So here we are. We're at about 20 minutes. You can see the pot of water is at a rolling boil. This dish I'm going to make is a Korean bean sprout salad that you parboil with a rolling boil. So it's important to keep the water boiling through this phase of cooking. And you can see how efficient the rocket stove is keeping the temperature in a rolling boil going. You can see the pot lifting. So now I'm going to add my bean sprouts. And the peppers and carrot. And I'll take my gourmet spoon and steer it and keep it for fuel as well. And I'll put my lid back on, and there we have our bean sprout salad. I've taken the bean sprout salad and cooled it with water and put it through the colander. We have beautiful fires going in both the 2-door stove and the 1-door stove. You can see the mixing of the gases. No smoke is apparent. Even the smoke is being re-burned as fuel. You keep the tips hot, and we keep metering them back to the back of the combustion chamber, keeping equal airspace between the sticks, as I mentioned earlier. You can see this is a very, very efficient fire in both stoves. So here I am. I'm going to actually switch pots because I want to show you using embers how to shut the 2-door stove, and we'll keep cooking with the wok on the 1-door stove. So I'm just going to take the boiling pot off and set it aside. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer some of this fuel over to the one-door stove. And now we have a fantastic flame for walking going. And I'm going to move the rack aside of the two-door stove and show you how efficient the embers are still going in the two-door stove. I just simply shut this. And if I wanted to simmer, I keep that open about a 1/16 and an 1/8, and that'll go another 45 minutes or so simmering, and I don't have to touch it again. But now I want to cook my chicken. So my wok is nice and hot. I can touch this edge, and it is hot. I'm going to put some oil in it. You can hear the oil sizzling. And I'll start my chicken. This is Korean Bulgogi chicken. And you can hear the intensity of the flames with our rocket stove. And it's cooking very quickly and efficiently. You see our flames. We got a really nice fire. You can look inside the combustion chamber and see our fuel. We can see that our chicken, after only about 4 minutes, a very large volume, is already cooked. Having an insulated combustion chamber is key. This thickness means that I can touch the side of the stoves while it's cooking and not get burned. In an emergency, if I needed to move this stove for some reason, I can pick it up by the handles and move the stove quickly and efficiently without getting burned. However, you do not touch the pot skirt or the cast iron top. You will get burned.